All right, I'm going to give, we have an AVID presentation. I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Olivia Young.
Luke, you going to chip in for me here?
I mean, if you want me to, I can, but
Thank you. Okay, well, good evening, President Blades, Board Trustees, Superintendent Dr. Turnus, and members of Executive Cabinet. It is my pleasure to share information this evening about the AVID program and how it is helping us ensure college and career readiness for all students across the district. I'd like to begin by sharing AVID's mission, which is to close the opportunity gap by preparing all students for success in college and career readiness in a global society. As you can see, this directly supports our district's vision and mission as well. At the foundation of AVID is WICOR, which is a research and evidence-based learning support structure that helps students develop the skills and behaviors that prepare them for college and career success. These Tier 1 instructional strategies are student-centered, provide scaffolds to learning, help promote equity, build literacy, strengthen critical thinking, and are effective in any content area and any classroom on any campus. But AVID stretches far beyond WICOR, which is the hallmark of the program. The global work that AVID does with districts and schools is rooted in their college and career readiness framework, which represents AVID's theory of action. Within this framework, educators take actions together in alignment across the 4 core domains of instruction, systems, leadership, and culture to help students develop the skills, knowledge, and experience needed to succeed in college, careers, and life. Essentially, AVID has identified what educators do and what students need, and how those things come together to work to close the opportunity gap so our students can be ready for college or career. In essence, AVID is both the vehicle with which to transport our instructional vision, as well as the belief system that is needed to ensure that every one of our students can and will succeed. Now that we have an understanding of AVID's mission, their core instructional strategies, and guiding framework, I'd like to share a bit about what the program looks like at the elementary and secondary levels. At the elementary level, AVID is a school-wide approach for grades TK through 6, and it's intended to close the opportunity gap before it begins. By teaching and reinforcing academic behaviors and higher-level thinking at a young age, AVID elementary teachers create a ripple effect in later grades. Elementary students develop the academic habits that they'll need to be successful in middle school, high school, and college in an age-appropriate and challenging way. Children learn about organization, study skills, communication, and self-advocacy. WICOR strategies are embedded into the daily instruction of all elementary classrooms across entire grade levels, such as focus notes and the use of high-level questions. At the elementary level, AVID is not a standalone program or a pullout, but is instead a school-wide system that equips students with the academic, social, emotional, and professional knowledge and skills that are needed in the changing world. Now at the secondary level, AVID takes the form of an elective class for students who are typically the first in their family to attend college, who are middle performing and have the potential to excel with support from AVID strategies. The elective class provides structured tutorials for students twice a week by college tutors, as well as an explicit college and career readiness curriculum that heavily supports literacy. I liken the role of the AVID elective teachers as school parents to their AVID students, constantly monitoring student progress, helping them strengthen core skills, building their self-advocacy, and unlocking the hidden curriculum of college entrance and success. At the secondary level, when AVID goes beyond the elective class and expands school-wide, you can find the AVID strategies implemented in all classrooms across the campus. This is the marker of a school who has committed to instructional excellence, and their practices are used with all students. This inevitably leads to a culture of high expectations and academic behaviors that permeate the entire campus. Now that we have a strong understanding of what the AVID program entails and looks like, I'd like to share how it has grown over time and impacted our student achievement in this district. AVID has been in our district for 28 years, dating back to 1997, with one class of AVID offered at Kramer Middle School, followed by one class of AVID offered at Valencia High School the following year. Over 28 years, we have now expanded AVID to all of our secondary schools, including El Camino this year, and 13 out of 21 of our elementary schools, with 3 additional elementary schools in the process of becoming AVID schools. Additionally, 2 out of 6 of our middle schools are also AVID Excel schools, which specifically supports our long-term English learners by accelerating language acquisition, developing literacy, and placing them on the path to high school AVID and college preparatory coursework. We have invested significant resources in AVID over the years to train our staff, with 419 staff members trained in the last 5 years alone. We are proud to share that our district is home to one AVID Showcase school at Ruby Drive, which means they host events for educators throughout the state to learn about and observe the strong implementation and commitment to AVID strategies present. We're also proud to share that out of only 61 AVID national demonstration schools in the state and 213 across the country, our district is home to 2 AVID national demonstration schools at Kramer and Valencia. National demonstration schools serve as a model for the AVID college readiness system and have demonstrated a commitment to excellence in both the AVID elective and school-wide high expectations for all students. In fact, we are informed by AVID that we are the only district to have a TK-12 AVID national demonstration feeder pattern, not only in the state, but in the entire Western region. Yeah. So as more and more of our elementary schools are opting to implement AVID, we are creating a collective vision and common academic language for student success. In turn, our students exhibit higher agency, a stronger academic mindset, and are better equipped with the skills and strategies to succeed in secondary school and beyond. But don't take it from me. Let's hear it directly from our students and staff. At this time, I'd like to invite 3 students from our TK-12 National Demonstration Path schools to share about the impact AVID has had on their success. To begin, I'd like to invite Ruby Drive's principal, Lisa Carmona, and Andrea Canizales, a 4th grader, to the lectern.
Thank you, Dr. Young, and good evening to the board and executive cabinet. As an AVID Showcase school, Ruby Drive is committed to a culture of academic rigor and a supportive learning environment. Beginning in TK, Ruby scholars learn the foundational skills in organization, inquiry, collaboration, and critical thinking, which helps students build lifelong learning habits. These habits instill the confidence and resilience needed to achieve success. With me tonight is Andrea Canizales, a 4th grade AVID scholar. She is here with her mother and proud teachers, Miss Lawrence and Miss Burrows. Andrea embodies the qualities of a true AVID leader. She is a problem solver, a collaborator, and a confident communicator who is a positive role model to her peers. She will now share how AVID has had a positive impact on her education thus far.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Andrea Canizales, and I am a 4th grader at Ruby Drive Elementary School. I would like to share how AVID Elementary program has made a difference in my education. First off, I would like to let you know what AVID stands for. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. I have been in the AVID program since kindergarten. I have been an AVID ambassador for the school several times. I truly enjoy being an AVID ambassador since I feel like a strong leader. I enjoy teaching others all the AVID strategies we use at Ruby Drive. Because of AVID, I'm organized, confident, and ready to learn. My binder, forever folder, tabs, and agenda help me stay organized and to be able to find everything I need easily. I also feel like my 2 and my 3-column focus notes help me stay organized and ready to go further with my essay writing. One thing I really like about AVID is the collaboration. It helps me as well as others. If my partner or I don't understand something, we are able to ask questions and get ideas from each other. Through the discussion with others, I have become a better critical thinker and I am able to ask important questions. AVID has made me feel like a leader and part of the community at Ruby Drive. I will take what I've learned and continue with the strategies in middle school and in high school. AVID has helped me set future goals. I plan to attend UCLA and hope to be a lawyer one day. I know AVID will help me achieve this. Thank you for giving me the chance to share how AVID has helped me and my classmates become better students and bigger dreamers. Oh, amazing!
That was amazing. I'd now like to invite Kramer's principal, Matt Calloway, and Susel Palafox Nungaray, an AVID Excel 8th grader, to the lectern.
Thank you, Dr. Young. Good evening, President Blades, Board of Trustees, Superintendent Dr. Alex Chernus, and Executive Cabinet. At Kramer Middle School, AVID has transformed how we support student success. It's not just a program, it's a part of our culture. Through AVID, we've equipped students with the skills, confidence, and mindset to pursue their goals, creating pathways for achievement that extend far beyond middle school. It is my honor to introduce Susel Palafox Nungaray, one of our outstanding 8th grade students in AVID Excel. Susel is a second-generation Kramer student and a shining example of the opportunities AVID creates. She's here along with her family and her teachers, Miss Beth Missouri and Miss Jessica Rosette, to share her story and the impact AVID has had on her journey.
Good evening. My name is Susel Ruby Nungaray Palafox, and I want to share how AVID has helped me grow. One of the biggest changes I've noticed is in my communication skills. Before AVID, I was shy and afraid of what others would think of me. But my teacher, Miss Chia, encouraged me to pretend no one was watching and reminded me that 10 years from now I won't care about others' opinion. This advice has helped me feel more confident when I speak. AVID has also helped me get organized. In 6th grade, I often lost papers and missed deadlines, which affected my grades. Since joining AVID, I've been able to improve my organization and have seen my grades go up. I mostly get A's now, although science last year with Mr. Oblexi was a bit challenging. Lastly, AVID encouraged me to set goals. I used to feel unsure about sharing my interests, but now I'm confident in saying I want to accomplish big dreams in the future, like working in crime scenes, investigation, or becoming an immigration lawyer and helping people without legal status get their papers. AVID has truly helped me become a better student and person who is on track to reach her goals. Thank you for my teachers for guiding me along the way. I promise to make you all proud.
Thank you. Thank you, Susel. I mean, this is quite a feat to talk in front of a room like this, so great job. And finally, I'd like to invite Valencia's assistant principal, Paola Suchland, and Cesar Mora, a dual IB and AVID 12th grader, to the lectern.
Good evening, everyone. Buenas tardes a todos. Thank you, Dr. Young. AVID has impacted Valencia by giving students the tool to challenge themselves in rigorous classes like AP and IB and college-level courses. And also, it has allowed them to apply to colleges our students have never dreamed and to help them prepare for success in colleges and beyond. Today I have Cesar, along with his family, Ms. Nasub, his counselor, and Mrs. Carnet, our AVID coordinator. Cesar Mora has been an AVID student since 6th grade. He's a dual IB and AVID student, president of VHS Big Brothers, Big Sisters Club, and a scholar with a true passion for helping others. Cesar plans to become a special education teacher and will graduate with both IB and AVID Scholar recognition. Welcome. Here you go.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me. So, as the session said, this year is my senior year, a significant milestone, but I'm also proud to say that it is my 7th year taking the AVID elective, And reflecting on who I am today, I can without hesitation attribute my academic success and my enthusiasm to the future to my experiences in the AVID program. Academically, AVID has taught me the power of collaboration and communication in learning. Through my experiences in tutorial groups, I've learned how to tackle new and difficult problems with the guidance of my peers and the support of our amazing AVID tutors. At the same time, I've been able to strengthen my own understanding of content by helping others, creating a never-ending cycle of learning. My AVID teachers, Ms. Harnett, Mr. Lee, Mr. Henry, and Mr. Rao, work hard to ensure that students like myself feel safe and comfortable seeking and receiving help in the AVID classroom, at school, and beyond. Their consistent individual guidance and regular check-ins have proven to be instrumental in my high school journey and have provided me with key moments of reflection and areas for growth that have been proven necessary for me to achieve my goals. One of the most transformative tools that AVID has provided me with is the growth mindset. The growth mindset is not just a concept, it's a practice, like a habit. For me, my moment of illumination to the growth mindset was when I was encouraged to take geometry over the summer and jump into Algebra 2/trigonometry honors after taking Algebra 1 my freshman year. And I had many misgivings, especially since I doubted my mathematical abilities. However, my AVID family at Valencia, especially Ms. Nassif, gave me the courage and confidence I needed to tackle both courses. Currently, my growth mindset has allowed me to maintain a part-time job, do well in the International Baccalaureate program, and have a 0 period behind that, and be a leader in my community and at school.
Wow.
AVID has prepared me for a future where I am excited to learn and grow at the university level. Especially since AVID has provided me with the skills such as focused note taking, I feel confident and prepared with my own system of focused notes, and I'm excited to see how can I apply those skills at the university level. So I could say without a doubt that AVID has significantly impacted me, not only because it has made me who I am today, but because it has showed me the possibilities of who I could be. AVID has given me the methods and tools such as organizational skills, time management, and communication in order to work hard towards going to college and to achieve my dreams. Thank you.
Thank you to all three of our students for taking the time this evening to share how AVID has impacted your success. Thank you to our site administrators and our staff who are joining us this evening as well for your support of our students, and to the families of our students. Thank you for your partnership and for entrusting us with your students. Now, to complement the amazing story shared this evening by our students, I'd like to just share some brief data about how AVID is closing the opportunity gap for our students by presenting our senior data from the class of 2024 across all 4 of our high schools. Last year, we had 138 AVID seniors in the AVID program across the district, of which 86% were socioeconomically disadvantaged. In comparing the graduation rates of our AVID students versus non-AVID students in our district, we see that 100% of our AVID students graduated as compared to our overall grad rate of 95.2%. This represents a 4.8% increase over their district peers. When we look at the courses of rigor taken, we see that 73% of our AVID seniors completed a course of rigor while in high school, as compared to 57% of all district seniors, which is a 16% increase over their district peers. When we look at the college readiness exams taken in those courses, we see that 56% of AVID seniors took a college readiness exam, as compared to 32% of all district seniors. This is a 24% increase over their district peers. Then, when we look at the A to G completion rate, which are the requirements necessary for entrance to a 4-year college, we see that 87% of last year's AVID seniors were A to G ready, as compared to 57% of all students. This is a 30% increase over their district peers. As a reminder, 86% of our AVID seniors across the district were socioeconomically disadvantaged. These results speak for themselves. AVID is irrefutably helping us close the opportunity and achievement gap in our district. And when we look at what our students do when they leave our district, we find that our AVID graduates enroll in college the first fall after high school at 87% as compared to 62% nationally, which is a 25% increase. And when we break down what type of college our AVID graduates are enrolling in, 56% enroll directly in a 4-year school and 32% enroll directly in a 2-year school, which is 11 and 15% higher than the national average, respectively. Finally, when we look at the fall-to-fall college persistent rate of our AVID graduates compared to the national average, we find that they continue onto their second fall at an 8% higher rate than their peers across the country. So when we think about the return on investment, no other evidence-based program has generated the student outcomes like AVID has for over 40 years. And in summary, our AVID students are not just better prepared to succeed in high school and gain entrance into college, they're also finding more success when in college than their peers. And through AVID, our students are able to overcome obstacles and achieve success regardless of their life circumstances. Whether they choose to pursue college or not, our AVID students are able to think critically, collaborate, and set high expectations for themselves to confidently conquer the challenges that await them in their career and life. So in closing, we thank you for your continued support of AVID as the program continues to expand further district-wide. I would love to take a moment to thank Paul Laporte, our AVID district specialist, for his steadfast dedication to the growth of the program for the past 10 years, and to Dr. Will Gray, our Executive Director of College and Career Readiness, for ensuring that all our students graduate college and career ready. Thank you.